Thousands of airborne troops take off in glider planes. Their mission, to drop behind German coastal fortifications and secure important road junctions and bridges.
Operation Dragoon was one of the most lethal battles in American history.
That's the invasion of southern France. That came about 10 weeks after the landing in Normandy.
Stephen J. Weiss, a 17-year-old private in the United States military, and his squad were assigned to land at San Rafael.
This mayhem, all this firing, battleships, 16-inch guns, rocket launchers, planes, bombers, fighters. The strategy was to get a foothold in France, drive out of Normandy into France, defeat the Germans, either in France or in Germany itself.
The 36th Division, led by the inept Captain Simmons, was doomed from the very start. Private Weiss was shot at by enemy forces from all sides. Amidst the chaos, he was separated from his unit. Retreating from German attackers, he sought refuge in a French farmer's hayloft.
I slept for 8 days in the hay. I don't ever remember leaving the hay. I was so exhausted from all of this.
A member of the French resistance gave Weiss a disguise, a French police uniform.
The Germans are this close. They're looking in the car. And under the police uniforms, we have our American uniforms. We'll be shot as spies right then and there.
The US government informed Weiss's family he was missing in action. The American private joined the French resistance and took arms in a special forces unit. He rejoined the 36th with all the symptoms of combat fatigue, what we now know as PTSD. Weiss was eventually subjected to court-martial by Simmons, his former captain.
I was sentenced to the rest of my natural life in prison at 19 years old. I was difficult with people, I was impatient with myself, I was irascible, I must have been 2 or 3 stories up, and I considered jumping because of the pain of living. And there didn't seem to be anyone at the time who could recommend some kind of system for me to work through this. The Army wasn't helpful.
An Army prison psychiatrist determined there had been a horrible mistake. Weiss did not belong in prison. He was a victim in need of medical attention.
The safety of the United States was dependent upon 800,000 young boys. We all suffered. There always is something or other ticking over in my brain about the war, about the people I knew, whom I dearly loved.